Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl, and you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? You know we coming in here with another reaction, right? But hey y'all, we on them. We on them, y'all. Cause Kaylee, Stalker, is involved. Allegedly. Allegedly, Kaylee Stalker is someone that she knows or been around, or either her friends been around. See, a stalker is somebody been around you, okay? And it's gonna be hard to tell who is this person like her, okay? And she don't want them. She don't know that this is the person that attacking her, okay? Now, Kaylee Goncalves complained to the Idaho store manager. She don't complain to everybody, her parents, her everybody, the store manager, her friends, about a stalker. And my thing is, what ways was he stalking her? That's why she was gone the worst, because she knew who her stalker was. And when she found out who her stalker was, she was immediately stunned and shocked. She was shocked that the stalker, when they attacked her, was somebody that she know. It's no way a stalker or anybody know what kind of house it is, and they just come in and get rid of the main people. Like, I'm so sick of these four, because all four of them friends. I'm sick of all of them. We just gonna say, how can a man not fight back? Why Mattie, not Mattie, Zainab, boyfriend got to be done fought this man back? Even though a knife is quiet, but still it's out. It's gonna make somebody gonna make some noise. So let's take a look at this, y'all. Come on, real deal. We got to find out what's going on, because it's not making no sense. Okay. So we're gonna turn this over to Benfield News. Okay. And we're gonna find out what happened. We are going to find out what happened. And I think it goes, still gonna say it goes a little deep. It's still things missing out of this, because they was the only four targeted.
This was interesting, Ashley, and we didn't expect it. We went to this vape shop in downtown Moscow, looking for surveillance video. I mean, we've been going all over the place just trying to get any new information. And the manager actually knew Kaylee and Mattie. They had been there 6 or 7 times, and then he had a lot to say about the potential of this stalker. Listen to what he told me.
So Kaylee and Mattie would both come in very happy, very friendly. You know, they always were just such a smile on their face. Just pretty much the you and go lucky. They always came in just chatting. They always came with a group. Like I said, they probably I'd say 4 or 5 girls at most all the time. They come in together. And I made a joke about it earlier. It was like, hey, coming together and stuff like that. It's nice to see you guys trying to stay safe. One of them more or less openly says, "Oh yeah, we've had a friend of ours be stalked before, so this is kind of why we all travel in a group like this."
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. Okay. They travel in the group because those girls not sure who the stalker is. You know what I mean? That since they college student, a stalker can be anybody in your class. Anybody around you. Anybody want to be with you instead of want to be with the person they with. You'll be surprised who a stalker was. And they couldn't get to Kaylee like they wanted to. So since Kaylee was gonna have Mattie slept with Kaylee to protect her. That's why Mattie was in that room, because they slept together because Kaylee was afraid. Who wouldn't be afraid you let anybody in your house and they party in your house and you don't know who been there?
Happy, very friendly. they always were just such a smile on their face, just like pretty much you could say they're the light of the world, pretty much. Always happy, go lucky. They always came in just chatting. They always came with a group, like I said. They probably I'd say 4 or 5 girls at most all the time. They come in together. And I made a joke about it earlier. It was like, hey, coming together and stuff like that. It's nice to see you guys trying to stay safe. One of them more or less openly says, "Oh yeah, we've had a friend of ours be stalked before, so this is kind of why we all travel in a group like this." And just
was it Kaylee who said that? Do you remember?
No, it was Mattie who actually said that. So Mattie said it, and it was kind of like more mentioning, like motioning to Kaylee too, like who was right next to her. So you could tell that like they obviously all were trying to keep Kaylee safe, and to be there for her as good friends. And then
So in other words, if Mattie said that, listen what the announcer asked him. Mattie said that. Mattie is protecting Kaylee. Mattie is going to protect Kaylee. Mattie is more mentally strong-minded than Kaylee. Like that, she both of them are protectors, but they're gonna protect each other. So Mattie was really trying to protect Kaylee from whoever this person is, allegedly.
Know that a few weeks later, now I won't see them, anymore, anything like that. So it's crazy.
How long before the murder about was that?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks beforehand, because I was telling them I hope they had a good thing.
Okay, this happened 3 weeks prior when he told them. See, Mattie. Okay, see, Kaylee, whoever this person is, he says happened 3 weeks prior. Okay, my thing is, it got to be somebody in their circle. It's somebody that knows somebody else that'll be around them. And they sick of, they jealous of them. It could be a person impersonator. You know what I mean? You don't know. They could dress like a woman. Because why are all of them gone? So in other words, hey, I don't care who you be around, we can still get you like that. Allegedly.
Thanksgiving break and everything like that too, because I didn't know if I'd see them again. So, because with a lot of the times with the kids, with the way after the pandemic, some of the kids leave in waves. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to see you this weekend or not. Hey, hope you have a great, Thanksgiving with your
Okay,
family.
now he just gave me the main thing. It was the pandemic time. This happened around the pandemic. Because sometimes he saw them, sometimes he didn't. And the stalker could have been in the house. We don't know. The stalker, the people in the house could know the stalker. We don't know. Allegedly.
Family, and that was the last I saw them.
Did they elaborate any more on the stalker comment?
They more or less kept making the comment that it always seemed to happen either by the campus or down on Main Street. And the last time the Kaylee more or less made it sound like it seemed like it was down on Main Street, and that the person was coming from like around the Corner Club area, and then as far as I remember, it's the guy who ended up like trying to go and talk to her, and then he gave up on it, and he ended up walking away. So she thought she was being stalked up to a certain.
So you mean to tell me that this girl knew her stalker? How is she walking up on people asking her that? Asking the people questions she don't know who. So everybody she see peeping at her, she goes to him. Listen to him. He know too much. Dude know too much. They feel comfortable talking to him for some reason. So he's saying that Kaylee approached a man and the man walked away. She don't even know who her stalker is. How is she approaching people? Someday they be lying. People be, ugh.
Point, and then looked behind her, and he was no longer behind her. So
I just want to make sure that I get it right.
Yeah.
Tell me again exactly what you remember.
Just more or less, I made a joke about them being a group, and they just said, yeah, one of our friends motioning to Kaylee that she'd been stalked recently, and so then had people constantly following her around. And it's not just a one-off thing, that this is apparently something that Kaylee had tons of issues with. Apparently she always had somebody who's constantly walking behind her like that. So, and it was more so at nighttime when they were out there drinking, stuff like that. Because I asked him, like, is it at school? And she's like, no, when I'm at night, going out to the bars or coming back from the bars. And
So he's telling us that Kaylee getting him all this information. She giving the store manager all of this information that the stalker. Why isn't she telling the police this information? So you mean to tell me that she only see the stalker is when she out drinking? So that's when she see the stalker, when she out drinking. That's what he just said. I don't know, real deal. I don't know about this. This is suspicious. Because how do you know what your stalker doing? How you know that person is stalking you? That's not stalking if you know who the person who following you is. That's just somebody following you around. You need to tell the police. Even though she did one time, got to keep telling them, take pictures of the person who's following you.
again, living down that way.
Did she specifically mention the corner club?
Not the corner club, but just in that general direction and stuff like that. So the only reason I would assume the corner club is because that's the only bar that's down in that area anymore now. So we used to have two. One was CJ's and then the corner club. It's just corner club now. Then a whole block before it mingles. So
how many times did you see Kaylee and Mattie? How many times would they come to the store?
I'd say, now that I'm trying to think back in my head, I've only saw them maybe like 6-7 times total. So I say probably since the start.
6 and 7 times? Who is this dude here? I know he the store manager. This store manager know too much, y'all. They come in his shop 6 or 7 times. Jeez. What do he sell in here? What is this over here? What do he sell in this store? 6 or 7 times. The truth is coming out. What is this stuff over here? What is it he sells?
Of this beginning of this year.
So we know that police have looked into the possibility of there being a stalker. Latest we know from police is that they've never found anything to corroborate there actually being a stalker. They looked into an incident.
That's what I said. I said the same thing the officer said. I mean, because how do she know the stalker coming on that way? Is it paranoia? Is she paranoid when she out drinking and smoking and having a good time? Is that paranoia about a stalker? You see what I mean? It don't happen when she ain't drinking or getting high, allegedly.
You might remember from mid-October from a business downtown and said there was nothing there that they could figure out that it was actually a stalking incident. We're not sure if that's the same incident that Kaylee and Mattie were talking to the vape shop manager about, but certainly interesting to hear him say that.
Yeah, it sure was. It was. It was very interesting what he was saying. This is very interesting, real deal. This is, you don't know your stalker. You can figure them out. You know, I figure a stalker out, and I knew who it was right away. A couple weeks, I said, I laughed because it's not a laugh, it's a trip. Y'all know how I do. And I said, man, I know this is already. I knew the voice. I knew everything about him. He liked me, and I couldn't believe that that person liked me, and he know that I go with his friend. See how that happened? You'll be surprised who your stalker is. But this is not stalking anyone or what he's saying about man, that's somebody following them. So if that's somebody, if y'all call that stalking, that's stalking, okay? Whew, Lord. Real deal, this is crazy. This case right here, it's more to it than meets the eyes. Okay. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I don't know. I just wish it was over with. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, okay? Hey, enjoy your day. I'll be back later.